This is going to sound weird, but every morning at the end of my shower, I turn it to cold, like all the way. And it's freezing. And I stand there and I say a few affirmations to myself over and over again. Crazy, perhaps, but it works. I know those affirmations inside and out. They're who I am and who I want to step into. How are entrepreneurs like us daring bravely to build a stage, ditch the sweatpants, and step up to the mic? How do we create our own transformative events so we can get our message out into the world in a bigger way that's not only profitable, but it's actually something we can be proud of? That's the question. And the answers are inside this podcast. My name is Sarah Pfeiffer. Welcome to Green Room Central. We all know and love affirmations, right? They encourage us to stay positive. They help us stay motivated. They push us to make our goals happen. They help us to manage our feelings when doubt creeps in. And they help us manage our thoughts by replacing the bad ones with the good ones. They help us to attach the meaning that we want to attach to the thing that just happened. And they're so powerful that I wanted to share some with you today in the hopes that it might kick off some brainstorming for you in terms of what affirmations might help you move through your event season with more grace, with more joy, with more excitement, with less resentment, with less dread. Okay. So what I've done is curated 10 affirmations for you today that you can make yours. And my hope is that they help you on your event journey. And I want to put up a warning. Don't adopt the one that doesn't feel right. Okay. I've done that. And I've you know how you can set reminders on your phone where you go into the alarms and you change the label, and I turn them to silent. And so then multiple times throughout the day, I've got affirmations popping up on my phone. I don't just say them in my cold shower. And it's really helped me. It's probably been going for like 6+ years now. And I noticed that I had let some stay on my phone for too long that didn't evoke any sort of feeling or action in me. And what I've learned is that I was holding on to affirmations that didn't affirm anything for me. They just didn't hold any sort of meaning. And they might hold them for someone else, but they didn't for me. Have you ever experienced a scenario where like the fifth person that said something to you, they've just said it in a way that landed? We all have those teachers who just speak the way that we hear. They teach the way that we learn. And I feel that in affirmations. I feel that I know that there's an affirmation in my phone right now that works for me, and that I have had several iterations of that in my phone for years prior that did nothing for me. But it was like the same thing, just said slightly differently. And so I'm going to share a bunch with you today, and some of them may not land. Maybe all of them don't land, but be on the lookout for ones that do, and make them yours. Okay? And do what you have to do to remind yourself of them, whether it's writing them in your journal each morning or saying them in the shower or putting them on your phone as reminder labels. Okay? So let's give it a whirl. These first 4 that I'm going to share, they're great as you're starting the event process. Okay? I want to keep your mind right during that process. It can get hard. You're doing something you've never done before, so you need to kind of step into someone and some work that you've never done before, right? First one, my event is something my community needs. My event is something my community needs. Number 2, I am confident in my ability to create an event experience my guests will love. I am confident in my ability to create an event experience my guests will love. Third one, I always make time for fun. I always make time for fun. This is something I have to remind myself of all the time. In fact, I think it's one of the reasons why my kiddo was placed on this earth, is because they remind me of my purpose is to not always be so serious. I do need to have fun, and you need to have fun during your event too. If you're doing everything in service of someone else and you're not injecting anything into the event that is you and that would put a smile on your face and a twinkle in your eye, then stop right now and think of something that would and add it, just because it brings you joy. Like, it would bring me joy to have flowers on the tables. I would do it just for me. Not because it makes the room look pretty for everyone else, but because it would put a sparkle in my eye and a smile on my face every time I saw the flowers. Okay? You got to figure out what it is for you. Maybe it's like, I don't know, going bungee jumping on day 2. Number 4, I enjoy multiple streams of income from my event. Plan for what you want to happen, right? Plan to win. Don't plan to fail. All right, now these next 3 are things that you can say to yourself as registrations are coming in for your event. It's really important during this time that can become tense that you keep your mind right, okay? Positivity is key here. Action is key, and positivity. I created that and I can create more. I created that and I can create more. That felt good. That felt good. Number 7, there's more where that came from. There's more where that came from. Believe it. Every time a registration comes in, believe that there is more on the way. Okay? You can do this, right? And then these last 3 are for what to say to yourself backstage and on stage. 8, I got this. I got this. Number 9, I am worthy of holding space on my own stage. I am worthy of holding space on my own stage. And number 10, all my event goals are manifesting. All my event goals are manifesting. I hope you heard one nugget in there that put a smile on your face and got you excited to come up with your own event manifestation. I hope you heard one solid gold nugget in there and it put a smile on your face, or it got your creative juices flowing, and it encourages you to go spend 5 minutes journaling today about affirmations that feel good to you, that you can be saying to yourself on a consistent basis throughout the planning and execution of your next event. I'm cheering you on from Portland. Take care. Thank you for listening to the Green Room Central podcast. If you loved this episode, then please take a screenshot on your phone and post it to Instagram. And be sure to tag @SarahPfeiffer and let me know why you liked it and what you'd like to hear or who you'd like to hear from in the future. That'll help me know what to create for you. Also, I've been hearing a lot of business owners say people are tired of virtual events, and it's just not true, which is why I created a brand new 5-day challenge called the Virtual Event Lab. I want to show you how to make your next event more profitable, engaging, and most importantly, how to make it happen. And the best part is that this 5-day challenge is absolutely free. To register right now, simply visit greenroomcentral.com and you can get started today. This podcast is built on Kajabi. I loved how easy it was to get things set up, but more so, I'm thrilled that my entire business is run within one platform, from my emails to pages to courses and my podcast too. It's all under one roof. If you love simplicity and scalability as much as I do, then go to greenroomcentral.com to get a free 14-day trial from Kajabi. I appreciate your commitment to leveling up and learning the mindset and strategy of live events. I appreciate your commitment to leveling up and learning the mindset and strategy of live events. Keep going. Keep learning. If you want more, head over to greenroomcentral.com for show notes and all the links from today's episode.